The Tyler Warren to the Chicago Bears talks are heating up like crazy. We got to talk about this. We have to talk about this. So what is going on, y'all? Fox Sports All back at it with another video talking, of course. It's NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Just want to give a quick shout out once again to the Bears for featuring me on their latest video on their channel, 1920 Football Drive. They use my voice for voiceover there. That was awesome. So cool to see. No, they did not reach out to me. I didn't even know about it till you guys hit me up and let me know that. So yeah, that was awesome to see. I saw all the kind words from you guys. Really, really, really do appreciate that. You guys are the ones that make this possible, man. So, but we now know the Bears watch my channel. Just saying. So what I'm saying right now, I hope they're listening. All right, so let's get back to business here. So Tyler Warren, all right, Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State, his stock as far as in general is shooting up, and then his stock to the Bears is shooting up, okay? Mel Kiper Jr. has Tyler Warren going to the Bears in his latest mock draft. He said the following, and I quote, "Off-season moves to add interior offensive linemen Joe Thuney, Jonah Jackson, and Drew Dalman should buy Caleb Williams more time to throw. Landing Warren would give the second-year quarterback another reliable target. New Bears coach Ben Johnson could line up Warren anywhere, get him the ball, and let him roll to first downs after the catch. The versatile tight end has 1,233 receiving yards last season, and 700 of them came once the ball was in his hands. Chicago got only 512 yards total out of its tight end room in 2024, but the combination of Warren and Cole Kmet could do some damage," end quote. All right, so let's revisit my opinion on this and then talk about where I sit and stand, I should say. Now, so my opinion on this when I previously talked about it was I was not in on drafting Tyler Warren with the number 10 overall pick. To me, that is a luxury pick, not a need pick. And I was way more in on, if we're taking a skill position, a running back, right? Ashton Jeanty. Well, we now know that Jeanty most likely will not make it to the Bears at number 10. Raiders will probably take him at 6. Well, and at that point, I said I still want to take an offensive lineman. If Will Campbell's there, if Armand Membo's there, I'm probably taking those guys. So that has been my stance on Tyler Warren. It is not to say that Tyler Warren isn't a ridiculous prospect who could be, sort of the next great tight end in the NFL. Brock Bowers, I don't know about that one. Obviously, clear exception because tight ends do take a little bit of time to develop in the NFL. But Tyler Warren could be a stud. But do you really want to take him at 10? Right? Because the conversation changes completely if we're talking about a later pick. Right? But if we're talking about the very first pick you have at number 10 and you want to take him there, that's what we're talking about. So my stance has been flat out, no, I wasn't taking Tyler Warren. Now, after listening and discussing, by the way, Mel Kiper's not the only one. Dan Orlovsky is another guy that basically came out on, ESPN, and Ryan Clark. They were both raving about Tyler Warren. And Tyler Warren's a beast, man. After the catch, dude is ridiculous. He could be really, really, really good. But my whole premise was you got Cole Kmet, who is still a serviceable, solid tight end. You tried the whole weapons thing last year with Caleb Williams without protection, and that didn't go well. Well, you did add protection this year. Doesn't mean you can't have more, right? The game is won in the trenches. And so, you take a look at a Arizona Cardinals football team, right? They have Trey McBride, who's an incredible tight end. Where's that led him to? I mean, he's great, but obviously they got a lot more holes. So I still think there's other spots the Bears can address versus grabbing a tight end here. So do I still stand by that? I do. All right. And here's the thing. A lot of people talk about Ben Johnson just using 12 personnel like he did in Detroit and how he drafted Sam Laporta. Well, Sam Laporta didn't really have much of a competition when he got drafted. All right. Let's just be honest about it. Like, it was not anybody else that you're like, oh yeah, they already have this guy there, let's not draft him. So Sam Laporta came into a situation where he was going to be the tight end 1. And so that's not the case. If we did not have Cole Kmet, I would have said, yeah, drafting Tyler Warren makes sense because you're going to have him be on the football field. Now, I don't hate the idea of 12 personnel because you have basically your 2 stud receivers in DJ Moore and Rome Odunze. And then you'd have Cole Kmet and Tyler Warren out there. So do I absolutely hate the pick if the Bears make it? No. But I was basically saying that that's not the direction I would have gone. Now, I'm here to tell you from what I'm reading, from all the top insiders, this is what I believe is happening. If Ashton Jeanty or Will Campbell make it to number 10, they will be drafted by the Bears. I firmly believe that. So if Jeanty and Campbell are both there, I believe Jeanty will be the pick. If Jeanty's gone and Campbell's there, I believe Campbell will be the pick. After that, a whole world of possibilities open up, which is trading down, taking a different prospect, player, etc. But those are the two sort of locks I feel good about. Tyler Warren, another guy to enter into the mix here. So to me, maybe you trade down, grab him a little bit later. But my point is I still stand by what I said, which is it's a luxury pick. It's not a need pick. I would still look to shore up the trenches. You still could use more help on the D-line, more help on the O-line. You can never have enough of those guys. I'd rather go ahead and take my chances there versus drafting a Tyler Warren. Again, I wouldn't hate it. And if Ben Johnson's the only guy who can make me change my opinion on this, because if Ben Johnson says, I want Tyler Warren, well, dang it, man. Ben, you're running the show here. Go ahead, I'll take Tyler Warren. That might be the only thing that would convince me. Otherwise, though, I still don't think this happens. It's nice. It's great to see. Warren's a beast. I think he'll be a very, very good tight end. But, again, I just don't see it happening here. And he could be gone, by the way, before the Bears pick, so who knows. But, yeah, man, I feel like running back in the trenches, still much more of a need. And if those guys are gone, like I said, if JT's gone, Will Campbell's gone, I believe we trade down versus drafting a Tyler Warren. So that's where I'm at, people. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the idea? Do you hate it? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.